ब्रह्मभूत प्रसन्नात्मा न शोचति न काङ्क्षति समः सर्वेषु भूतेषु मद्भक्तिं लभते पराम्. What is the main root cause of misery? It is the bhuta. Bhuta means where you are situated, where you are posited, where you are pivoted. Generally, we are pivoted in the external world with external identities. I belong to such and such a family, such and such a company, such and such a language, state, caste. So we are posited there. We are Desha Bhuta, we are Bhasha Bhuta, we are gender Bhuta, we are our profession Bhuta. So this is the main cause of misery. We have to become Brahma Bhuta. What is Brahma? Brihatiti iti Brahma, that which is all pervading, which encompasses everything, which is the really Dharana Shakti of this universe, which is carrying this universe, that is Brahman. It is the universal being. So be rooted in the universal being, which is called Brahma Bhuta. You being rooted in the universal being is called Brahma Bhuta, and then you will become Prasannatma. See, you become naturally blissful because of your pivoting. If you are pivoted rightly, you will become Prasannatma. What is the meaning of Prasannatma? Means inner bliss, a natural bliss, all sustaining bliss, all connected bliss. You're not waiting for an event. That is called enjoyment. When you eat something, you get a pulse of happiness. That's called enjoyment. But there is a constant happiness feeling, a well-being feeling inside, a swasthya feeling inside. That will happen just by pivoting properly inside, that you belong to Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi. So pivot into Brahman. What is Brahman? Brahman is the all-pervading energy of Sri Krishna. Brahmano hi pratishtaham, he says. So his influence, his consciousness, Krishna's consciousness is spread everywhere. That is called Brahman. And he is rooted in his abode called Golaka Vrindavan. But don't think that if he is rooted in Golaka Vrindavan, he is not available to you, all of you here. He is available here also as all-pervading Brahman. So posit in that. And that Brahman is carrying all the universes, the planets, everything. So become Prasannatma by becoming, So how do you become Prasannatma is answered here by pivoting. Bhutam means pivoting. Brahma Bhuta, become Brahma Bhuta. Then what is, why you become Prasanna? Because na sochati na kankshati. You will not think about the past and the future. Sochati means you remember something of the past and feel bad or good or whatever, that fellow said something, you'll become revengeful. All those mostly negative memories. Positive memories will be once in a here and there. Usually we recollect something wrong or something acidic, some revengeful attitude, hateful attitude, these kind of things. Some relative said this. That is called Shochati. Kankshati means I want this, hankering for the future. Oh, I want this car, my friend has, I want this position. So we are always outposited from the present. We are not in the present because of the past and the future. Past memories and future hankerings. It's called lamenting. Shochati, kankshati means hankering. Hanker means wants. We are not purna. We are not feeling purna because lack of Brahmabhuta. Moment when you root in any of the external things, like the Desha, Kala, Patra, you root in this country, language, identities, when you root yourself, the problem is apurnata, and a sense of incompleteness will be in you. You cannot be Prasannatma. And that incompleteness will come with hankering for some object, some status, prestige, some object, some luxury, holidays. You're always shaking, vibrating with the feeling of wanting. I don't have that. That Agni is burning. That's called samsara davana. The forest fire is burning of that hankering want. But if you don't want this, you are not worried about the past, you are not anticipating any object, no material ambition, you are santosha, santushti, pushti, you are blissful in the present, you are feeling Om Purnamadam, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamuchattate, Purnasya Purnamadhaya, Purnameva Vashishyate. You are feeling Purna, you are feeling Purna, and that is very important. That will happen by Brahmabhuta. Friends, this Brahmabhuta is such a great sadhana to be done. It's all in the mind. You have to think that you belong to Brahman. And that is the main thing. You belong to Sri Krishna. Dasa dasanu dasam. So samasarveshu bhuteshu. Then you think that everything belongs to Brahman, everything is originated from Brahman. So everything belongs to Sri Krishna as a Paramapita, Aham Bija Pradapita. Then you samasarveshu bhuteshu, you don't distinguish that is that family, this is Nietzsche, this is great guy. I hate this friend. You stop seeing these differences based on money, caste, color. He's African American, he's black, he's white, skin-based identification. So you see the inequalities everywhere, but you start seeing the equalities, and because of that you'll get the bliss. See, if you don't have the samatva vision, Bhagavad Gita talks a lot about this, the samatva. Please understand, friends, samatva means equal vision. Heat, cold, all the dualities you have to treat equally. Then that leads to bliss, that leads to Brahmabhuta. Or when you are Brahmabhuta, you automatically get the samatva vision. When you're rooted properly, when you're pivoted properly, pivot in Brahman, pivot based on the identification of the soul. Because we identify with the body, and the body is pivoted to a certain set of parents and their culture and their language, so you start pivoting there. But then when you go to the soul, the inner soul, that is pivoted in Brahman. I was there even before my parents. I was there before I am born. There is a soul. So that means where is my source? That is Brahman. By Mad Bhaktim Lavade Param. Then you develop Bhakti to Sri Krishna. Because you're posited properly, you're posited in his aura called Brahman. Then you develop affection for him. Mad Bhakti Lavade Param. The love, the true love, universal love for the origin, the source. Sachidananda Vigraha, Ishvara Paramakrishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadiradi Govinda, Sarvakarana Karanam. You're posited rightly towards the source. Then you develop affection for the source. It's not developed, it's already there. It starts sprouting in you because of you withdrawing yourself from living in the layers. See, you have to withdraw yourself from living in the outside layers. You have to live in the core layer of your existence, which is Atman. When you live in the core layer of existence, you discover that affection for your source, Parabrahman. And that is called Mad Bhakti Lavate Param. So it's a very wonderful shloka, friends. It answers the pivoting. Right pivoting leads to continuous, unstoppable bliss, uninterrupted bliss. So pivot properly, enjoy life, and you'll not have any issues, right? This is the great sadhana. And of course, it has to be aided by meditation on the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. When you meditate on the mantra means manatrayate, means it will withdraw the mind from the external layers. It will withdraw the mind from the outer peripheral layers of all those identities I said. Hare means it withdraws your mind from the outer layers, and it posits yourself in Krishna and Rama, the core of existence, these two personalities. It is the same personality, which has become two different avatars. So, mantra is very essential. While doing the mantra, you have to pivot yourself in Brahmabhuta. Many people do the mantra but pivot themselves in the outer layers of family, caste, identity, nation and all this. But no, when you do the mantra, you want to get the benefit of the mantra, you have to travel with the mantra. The mantra helps you to travel away from the outer layers. That you have to take advantage. Please contact me for additional information. Sadhana on how to become Brahmabhuta. Hare Krishna.